Hey bros, if you're checking to see if you got a shout out, then watch the video all the way to the end because that's where the shout outs are.
What's up guys? Today we're going to be checking out the Jet Blaster Ceda, which could possibly be one of the most powerful dart blasters that you can buy out of the box. Jet Blaster is who gave it to us for free, but Evike actually sent it to us because Evike.com is Jet Blaster's main distributor. And because Evike sent it to us, they sent some extra things too. So let's get everything out of the box. So we have the box for the Jet Blaster here. We have the Jet Blaster. And I'm assuming they've taken the blaster out of the box already. I don't think they sent two. This is a cylinder of short darts. This is a box for a stock that is empty because the stock is already on the gun. And this is a bunch of stuff Evike sent us. So I'll open this later in the video. Let's do the blaster first. So the reason the blaster is out of the box is because even though this was given to us for free by Jet Blaster, since Evike sent it to us, Evike decided to put on some stuff for us, which is cool. They've taken off the regular stock on the gun and added a 6mm Pro Shop CTS stock. And the reason it works is because it has a regular M4 buffer tube. There we go. And it's a 6-position stock, I think, so you can adjust it like how a regular stock would work. On top, the Evike sent us a 6mm Pro Shop red dot sight right there, which is pretty cool. And I think that is all the modifications they have done, unless they've changed the spring, but I wouldn't know because I don't really know how the regular spring feels. But maybe there'll be stuff in here we can see. So I'm going to open the box before I tell you about the gun. Let's see what it says here. It's pump action, it's spring powered, it has a velocity of up to 150 FPS. It has a rifled barrel, which is really interesting. By the way, if you don't know what a rifled barrel is, basically on the inside of the barrel there's spiraling, and it causes whatever projectile is going through to spin in the barrel, which causes it to be more stable and more accurate after it comes out. And usually on a Nerf gun, they wouldn't really rifle the barrel because the dart isn't powerful enough for it to be effective. The barrel would be probably too skinny and would just stop the dart, but I'm guessing that this blaster is powerful enough for the rifling to work. Here we have an instruction manual, stock. We have 15 short darts, and they call them high accuracy quick darts. I'm just going to call them short darts so I don't have to keep saying high accuracy quick darts in the video. Here is their katana magazine Jet Blaster has made. Basically, short darts obviously wouldn't work in a regular magazine, so this katana magazine is what Jet Blaster has made already. And this is the actual stock that comes with the gun. If you buy the gun, it's probably going to come with this stock. And this is just the one that Evike sent us. So I can pull it off like that. And then this stock slides over, and to adjust it, you pull down this little lever, and it's another 6-position stock, I think, and it's like that, and it works like that. So basically, here's how the gun works. It's a pump action springer. You take it and cock it back like that, and you put your magazine in, slide the pump handle forward, and it shoots just like how a Nerf retaliator would shoot. You pump it and fire. Now this blaster doesn't have slam fire, so you can actually decock it if you want to by pushing it back, pulling the trigger, and letting it go forward. And the decocking feature is probably very useful on this blaster because on a blaster like with a heavy spring like this one, you don't want to be slam firing it because it could damage the parts or you don't want to be dry firing it because it could damage the internal parts. The magazine release is right here. It's pretty giant and it's ambidextrous, which is very nice. And it comes with a converter for the katana mag. So if you want to use the katana mag, all you do is you put the converter in and you put the katana mag in, and then you're ready to shoot. And keep in mind, this mag is, if you want to use the katana mag, and if you need to take it out, then the magazine release you use is the one on the converter, this one here. This blaster has one giant sling mount in the back here, so you can mount pretty much any sling. And it has one super long Picatinny rail on the top, so you can mount any kind of optic you'd want to. Also, this rail here is a Picatinny rail. It's not NERF tactical rails, so you can't add NERF attachments onto here. You have to have some kind of attachment that has a Picatinny rail mount on it. The blaster has a pretty giant grip here, so if you have big hands, then it's good for you. It has a big pump handle up here, and there is not a front attachment point like on NERF guns, but one interesting thing about this blaster is you can split this blaster into 2 pieces, very similar to how you would split the receivers on an M4. So what you do to take this blaster apart is there's going to be a screw on this side, and basically the pump handle is connected to a little bar, and the bar is connected to the bolt sled. And whenever you unscrew these screws, it disconnects the bar to the bolt sled. So, whoops. So whenever it's disconnected, whenever I move the pump handle, it's not actually cocking the spring. So after you do that, there'll be 2 pins. A lower one, which is the longer one, and a top one, which is short. And when you pull those out, you're now should be able to separate the receivers, which is very cool. Ceda has 3 versions of the blaster. The regular version, which shoots regular darts and short darts, and this one I have, the sport version, only shoots short darts. And then there's also an extreme version, which also only shoots short darts, but it has a heavier spring. So this is the sport version. The chamber only is made to be able to use short darts, and it has a 10 kilogram spring. If you take the sport version, you can put the mag in here, you just won't be able to load any darts in. To load this thing up, the mag is very simple to load. You just take your darts and you put them in, and it holds like 15, I think. So let's see here, 1 or 2, 3. And you can also use these knobs on the side to pull the follower down. 14 and 15. So I got a fully loaded mag, and then you put the mag in and push this forward, and now you're ready to shoot. Oh, and by the way, there's one thing I forgot to talk about. There's a safety right here. Push it on the left side, you're on safe. Push it on the right side, you're on fire. Now, if you don't have any short darts, you can probably just make your own by cutting a NERF dart to length. So let's see here. Looks about right. There we go. Now, we take the NERF dart, and let's see if it will shoot. The foam on the NERF darts aren't as stiff as this, but I don't think it should matter too much. Let's see. All right. Yep, it fires. So let's go shoot this thing. All right, so we're gonna be shooting Jackson at about 20 feet away. Now let's try shooting it in first person. All right, let's shoot some cans. One. Dang it, missed. Oh, it knocked it down anyway. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're gonna shoot from here to that garage. It's probably about 100 feet away, so we'll see what kind of range we can get. So I think the maximum range for this gun is about 80 feet. So we're gonna chrono this now with the darts that it came with, and for the settings and the chronograph, I don't know the exact measurements of the dart, but I just put on 1 gram and 12.7 millimeters because it's probably something around there. It's probably pretty close to a normal NERF dart. So let's try. 119.2, 134.4, 158.2, 172.9, 141.1, 151.2, 399, 343. So the lowest I had was 119. The highest was 400, but that's probably not correct. So I think the highest was about 170. And the average it says was 200, but that probably was brought up by the 399 FPS. So I'd say the average is probably more like 150. Now we're going to try chronoing it with the Nerf darts that we cut in half. If you want to see what they look like compared to each other, there they are. 92, 133, 129, 74, 125, 130. The lowest I had was 74, the highest was 130, and the average was 114. All right, let's see what Evike sent us. Oh, that's cool. They sent a bunch of these ones. Those are the good ones. What is this? Alrighty then. So, I see a t-shirt. They sent us a t-shirt apparently. What is it? Evike.com. And on the back they have many of the brands whose products are on Evike's website. So that is pretty cool. A Evike shirt. And then we have an Evike hat also. It's a regular baseball cap with the mesh on the back, but the whole front side is hook and loop. So you can actually put any kind of patches on the front that you'd like. I've actually never seen that before. And they sent us two patches here. One of the patches is a regular Evike.com patch. So I can put this one right here. And then another one is another Evike patch, a Desert Eagle. It's an EMG patch. So, there you go. We also got this patch right here. I don't know what it is, so if you do, please tell us in the comment section. The most important thing they sent us here are these targets. Now these are Evike's own targets they make. They're the little soda can targets, which are cool. They're made out of metal. They're mainly made for airsoft because you knock them down and put them back up, but they should work fine for this blaster. So they sent 6 cans. 2 of them are made to look like Coca-Cola cans. 2 of them are made to look like, I'm pretty sure these are Sprite cans. And 2 of them are just Evike.com, which is cool. Here is my opinion on this. Overall, I think it is a very great gun because of a couple things. First of all, it has a super powerful spring, which yes, does make it hard to cock, especially if for smaller people, but it is worth it with how powerful it makes the gun. It's also cool that it uses short darts, which is pretty unique, and you're able to use katana magazines, which are about half the size of Nerf magazines, so you can carry lots of them. It's very comfortable, and it can be fine to use for big people or small people. It also has a nice Picatinny rail on top, so you can mount whatever you want. And it is cool how they added the M4 buffer tube on the back to put whatever kind of stock you want. Also, if you don't want to use short darts, you can just buy the regular version of this, the Ceda, and with that version you can use long darts and short darts. It shoots pretty far and very powerful. It's also pretty accurate. The consistency whenever I was shooting at targets was not perfect because sometimes it would go right and left. But you have to keep in mind, this is made to be shot at people and not targets. So if I was shooting at a person in a regular Nerf war, I would have easily hit them every time. Like you could see, I hit Jackson every time. Overall, it is a great gun. I would definitely recommend it if you are like into really competitive Nerf wars. I know they have those out there where you can actually go and do like competitive Nerf wars and stuff. If you're into that, then that's where this gun would really shine. All right, guys, it's shout out time.
The first shout out goes to IceFire365. The next shout out goes to Elite Shepherd. The next shout out goes to Joe Dirt365. The next shoutout goes to Ashen1. The next shoutout goes to Nerf Dar. The next shoutout goes to Venompool Gaming. The next shoutout goes to Cuba Man Man. The next shoutout goes to Chen Song Chen. The next shoutout goes to Arav Musina Pali. The next shoutout goes to Ninja Bim. The next shoutout goes to Daniel Mendoza. The next shoutout goes to Sean Wadwani. The next shoutout goes to Water Blue. The next shoutout goes to Dudes Manzano. The next shoutout goes to Tyric TV. The next shoutout goes to General Recon Gamer 45. The next shoutout goes to Denzel Amaya. The next shoutout goes to Keto S. Yepthami. The next shoutout goes to Hunt 2008 YT. The next shoutout goes to Shay Degama. The next shoutout goes to Johnny Jr. Ayers, the best Nerf 123. The next shoutout goes to Irma Medina. The next shoutout goes to Jeremiah Simmons. The next shoutout goes to EDP445 Pop's little brother. The next shoutout goes to Sinkara 930 Squad. The next shoutout goes to Ryan Boone. The next shoutout goes to Crab Kid. The next shoutout goes to War Reenactors. The next shoutout goes to 10K Devine. The next shoutout goes to Radiation. The next shoutout goes to Mason Ruiz. The next shoutout goes to Dylan Gudovich. The next shoutout goes to Cole Morrison. Bros, if you want a shoutout, then go to the community tab on our channel and go to the most recent post and type I want a shoutout.
Alright, so that's the end of the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell. Be happy. Peace out.